Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to some more Discounty. We're going to pick up where we left off. So where we left off, we fixed where we got the water was being poisoned in the ocean. We figured out what was going on with the fish missing, and we were down to trying to resolve the drinking water being contaminated in town. We figured out it was the fertilizer that the shopkeeper had given to the farmer to deal with their, like, weird demonic thing that was messing with their farm. And by that, I mean, she basically just gave him contaminated fertilizer. And we needed to get a hake fresh. And to do that, I needed to get some fishy sticks sold. And we were just trying to get that sorted out. And we've also been expanding on the store a whole bunch. Now, I think I'm going to sell, I think it's like 10 fishy sticks in one day. Which is going to be a bit of kind of RNG around that. We're kind of hoping that we'll be able to get the hardware store to sell us some of the deep fridges and all that to help out with the cause. I'm assuming those are a thing. If not, that's a bummer. But we've been just working on that. I also need to be saving up $15,000, or shills, I think they call it. But unfortunately, they keep offering me things to buy, and so I buy them extremely aggressively, and my money's going down, not up. But, you know, we're investing a lot of money to make our place better. Let's see, are all my posters up? Yeah, so I don't need to worry about posters today. Okay, so let's see if the Fisher's got anything for us. Now, one of the problems we're running into... I need to pay attention, actually read this dialogue. Sorry, I'm rushing. But, I need to stop buying everything they offer because my warehouse is full of their junk. And that's not helping anything. Did you know fishy sticks are made with 97% local ingredients? Oh really? What's the other 3%? Aren't you more interested in the 97%? We source all our fish from Blomkest Harbor, and the delicious breading comes from the local bakeries in Lavender Pass. And the magic happens right here in the old Blomkest cannery. Amazing, right? That's very nice. But what about the 3%? Why do people always care about that 3%? I'd like to discuss our trade deal. Okay, so to advance our trade deal with her, I need to sell more pickles. Okay, so not a whole lot to do with those two. Because I can never seem to remember whose stuff is what. I know one of them restocks on Sunday, one on Friday, one on Monday, and I think there's Wednesday. So I actually probably don't have anything to worry about right now. Welcome to Isaac Cram's Hardware. Is that the processed good ones? No, drink booster. I need the processed goods one. So we're running into... So my assumption is the Magnificent Cooler will only stock 5 items, but have a very high sell rate. And I more want deep shelves. Or bottomless, whatever they're called. So unfortunately, they don't have anything I need today. Not really. Let's go by the town hall real fast and check on the poster situation. Keep it printing posters. Alright, so not a whole lot to do there. We're basically just going to have to operate a normal day. So let's just go ahead and run back to the store. And just do what we can to get our shelves all stocked and all that. Because I've been mostly just making my unpaid labor do that. Who is apparently trapped in toothpaste. As you do, I guess. Do I not have any boxes of apples? I do not. Okay, so we're gonna have to go here and update our thing. So I was only buying when I was below 30. We're gonna have to start increasing that though. Because if we think about those shelves that only carry 30, we're replacing them that carry 20. So if we have 2 shelves, that automatically pushes us up to the point where I would have to have 40 on hand just to keep the shelves full. Okay, so soda. the apples over here. Alright. Okay, so we do have you over here. I'm just trying to adjust some of the stuff so we could hopefully get it all in here. And still be able to maneuver around. Deal with that in a second. Frozen goods. Okay, so let's grab the apples. Keep dropping off the lettuce. That means we can box you up. Alright. Yeah, so we still need to get the vendor thing here. I need to get more of the boosters. The only one we've been getting is the drinks. And I only have a couple different types of drinks. Now, the one catch I do have is I don't really have a good place to put the drinks. That's kind of where we're at right now. Is I'm getting a little cramped in here of what I can put where. I might actually be able to make this work. I think that's fine because they can grab diagonally. Let's go ahead and chuck some frozen veggies here. Because of this... Oh, it automatically opens. Okay. So good news about this is it then opens up an extra row here. So what I can do here is I can get more soda shelves over here. I'll have a little bit more room for like one of the vendor products up here. And we can get all that. So all that should be in relatively good shape. Alright. The question is... Yeah, so we still have like a row here. It could be honestly that we just shove stuff on the shelf there. We don't worry about bonuses. It's more just to have it on the shelf. We're not trying to like promote the product. That honestly could even be what we do. Is we start worrying about all of these just for the actual vendor stuff? Well, no, because that could also be a problem. Because I imagine there's going to be some products that the people just show up because they want to. Alright, we got some messes on the floor. I didn't bother checking any of what the requirements were for today. Okay. Because it feels like the drinks would be easy enough to just shove up against a wall. And probably not need more. Let's also check to see how close we are to getting all of the products. I think we might literally be just missing one product from the farmer. Yeah, as you can see, we're not really selling many of the fishy sticks. Yeah. Who's mad about what? All right. So we're gonna need to go in there, and I'm gonna try to keep an eye on products that I do sell out of. And I'll try and get more shelves for them. Alright, so we did sell out during the day of the chicken. So we'll try and do... What we'll try and do is get, like, a freezer just off to the side for the chicken. I won't even worry about giving it the bonuses or anything. We're gonna kind of start trying to focus on bonuses go to the goods I'm trying to move, and then we just have some inventory up against the walls that doesn't have the bonus. Because the whole point of the bonuses are they make the stuff more desirable, so your people are more likely to impulse buy. So I can work on that. Meanwhile, I got more dirt to go. Because I've been just approaching and get a bonus on literally everything. Okay, so you got more meat to sell. Right. Need to watch this as well, where they get blocked in. I'm gonna have to rearrange this into islands as opposed to the way I've been doing it. Okay. Is there anything that's like really dangerously low that I gotta worry about? It's not looking like it. Oh, the rice is pretty low. Okay. And grab these boxes, smash them. The carrots are all gone. Okay. We didn't sell the frozen vegetables, and you want me to buy 2 boxes of white bread. So let's go add. I don't need 2 boxes of white bread. But okay, why not? So, problem with the way I'm stocking these, where I'm putting them all in like a row against the wall, is once the first one's emptied, I can no longer access a bunch of stuff. So I kind of need to make sure there's at least one gap along the wall. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, but it's this spot here that's the problem. Okay, so we can crush these. Yeah, so keep trying to upgrade our stuff on the floor. Because also we can get the vendor signs. I am curious if I get the processed goods sign here, if those ones here on this side, I'll be able to get them up to like +5. Because those are +4, so they should be selling relatively well. It's also possible what I can do is we can get our posters and put up a couple of posters for the fishy things over the others. Just kind of stack the posters up to get more customers specifically for those goods. It's also one of those things that just RNG will solve it eventually. Alright, same plan. Run over here. I think today might be when the Fisher restocks. I also forgot I can't go in here yet. Let's check on the Fisher real fast. See if they're all restocked real quick, and once we get that... we take care of that. So then you quit? Me quit fishing? Never. Good to hear. You seemed a little unsure yourself the other day. Ha! That thing? It was nothing. None at all. Was never gonna quit. Nah. Okay. Give me the boxes of stuff I don't need. So that way my inventory can be completely overwhelmed. Okay. Alright, and for there, I need to sell a bunch more pickles. There's not really a whole lot to do with the other people right now. Because I think she was Monday, he's Wednesday. And I cannot remember if it's Tammy or the farmer who's Friday, and then the last one's Sunday. So this would be more animal products. Deep cooler, I'll take it. We'll take the deep coolers, all they got. It'll take one of the sets of deep bottomless shelves. I am starting to get conscious of the fact that there's a good chance of these bottomless shelves I just don't have the room to do more with them. We don't have another fish bonus, and I have no idea how these bonuses actually are calculated so far as, like, if I have one shelf with a bonus, is that good enough for the bonus to apply just broadly? Or do I need to have more? And that's a problem right there. One day, buddy. Now, let's go out there, grab our shelves, and start rearranging a little bit. Like I said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the stuff I'm less worried about, tuck them against the walls just to have the inventory, and then like the actual vendor goods I'm more motivated to sell, we're going to keep those in the shelves. Or keep those closer. Okay. So. We can go ahead and get these going here. Oh, and you're already stuck back there again. Come on, man. I need to clear this stuff out, is what needs to happen. Okay. So I've got that. The frozen veggies here. Those I'm not worried about moving. So got frozen veggies here and here. Okay, so what do we want on the processed? So the processed, let's get more pickles. Gonna move more pickles. Any other vendor goods? So we have the process. We have the oats, but I've already got their flag over here. I don't think it makes sense to put another flag up for there. I don't think we have another processed good to deal with. Oh, right, I still don't have... That'll be good. Put that there for the water. We can just make that coffee for right now. So I got coolers here. You just want carrots? Get out of here, you cheapskate. I demand you buy more. Alright, cold goods we can toss in here. I have a reason to not just keep the animal products on that shelf. We can go ahead and do this. I need them to buy way more of this. Let's clean up the mess. I'm just honestly adding more shelves with the fishy sticks. Hoping the more they see them, the more likely they are to buy. Now, good news, all these times I'm selling their products. Helping me move stuff along. Okay. Everyone's only buying one stack of fishy sticks. I need that one unhinged person who goes in and buys like 4. Okay. And our posters are still in place. Got a better rating, and I do not think we sold enough fishy sticks. Yeah, considering we sold 2, and I need 10. And if it counts these ones 2, we sold 3. Okay, so we got that one, reroll this. Check your customer's happy, that's fine. We aren't low on anything yet. We got 3 of these boxes. Alright. Yes, I'm gonna need more of the boosters, is what it ultimately boils down to. We need more boosters. We're gonna need to be able to push those fishy sticks really hard. And I do need more of the regular shells. Did I actually bring them in? I don't know if I did. Yeah, let's see if we can't run down here and buy those other bottomless shelves, because I can put 2 more of those bottomless shelves to carry water. To keep those water bottles moving. Bottomless shelf, yep. Bottomless shelf, yep. Bottomless shelf, yep. Like each day we're coming in here and spending, what is it, like 1,800 on all that stuff? One, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Because we'll need to try and make sure we keep their products moving. Barbara's actually probably the smart one when it comes to actually running the business, being like, I need you to keep promoting my products, whereas the other ones are like, nah, I'm happy with you, or no, I'm not happy with you. Okay. So let's go around back. Grab those 3 bottomless shelves. 2 of those bottomless shelves are going to carry the water bottles. So boom and boom. Drop that there for right now. You are once again stuck. Okay, so what else can I put here that'd be worth just having another shelf of? so we got 2 empty boxes there. The pickles, we can empty a box here. Okay. Trying to get as many of these boxes out of here as we can. I'm honestly watching to see if there's any other boxes I can consolidate. Any more bananas on the floor? Just 5. Okay. Yeah, Chester's doing their best, but like, very genuinely, I just got too much junk. Okay, do we have more of those boxes needed? We still got produce coming out, that's fine. Okay. Alright, I think we're done. Oh, wait, I still got milk on me. Alright. I think it's genuinely, honestly, me trying to get a hold of more of the boosters here. Just move what merchandise I can, get our posters more focused on trying to get what I need to sell. Hope RNG works out. Just basically slowly converting my store into doing that. I need more money anyways. So as I'm doing all these upgrades, I'm not super worried about it. Because sure, it's eating up my cash, but in theory it's making it so I can make more cash. The downside, more and more of my money is kind of in a stuck state where it's inventory. So it's not liquid currency, it's just stuff there. But we did massively expand the amount of fish we have. My hope is by continuing to expand that, we'll hopefully pretty soon get to where we can upgrade our trade deal. Because I can upgrade our trade deal with them. Barbara specifically. Oh wait, what posters? So your poster ran out. So what do you think of Discounting, the new supermarket in town? Really don't care about supermarkets. Oh, that's fair. Still working on our trade deals here. Yeah, but all of them I'm gonna try and go for the sign thing next that I can put down. I just need to boost our sales in these things. And I need to stop buying absolutely every unit they offer me. Okay. Welcome to Eyes and Crams. I don't really need the bigger shelves. I don't really need another coffee table. What I need is the boosters that give like bonuses to seafood and that kind of stuff. That we can kind of lean in on that side of things more. Alright. Okay, so one more pickle, and that'll let me unlock the sign. And then with that, I've got everything I can get out of her. So as long as we sell some pickles today, we'll be good. Like I said, we can get the sign, and then I could go out of my way to have, like, the fish sticks and her sign nearby them to try and, like, maximum boost. Yeah, because if I go and I get the stuff we've got going on already, it's not going to really help our cause. I have no idea what he picked up. We can go ahead and get the frozen veg. Okay. Basically trying to help get it all set up before I open the store. We still got you. Okay, I think we're pretty close to topped up. At least close enough I don't need to worry about it too much. I've definitely overstocked the water. Yeah, considering I've got 4 of the deep boxes of water. Okay, clean 2 dirt, sell some pads, check out a bunch of happy customers. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm gonna scooch you up here. Grab a stack of rice. Right, that's fine. What a lovely morning, Elvis. I do keep wondering if really, to make her happy, I should just be moving the stock of fish right up to the front so everyone has to walk by it. I don't... Like, I think what's happening is they get here, like wherever they see like the little eyes looking around, and that's where they can be tempted by things. We got a mess. And I think Miss Anderson is making her way to the cash register. All right. Alright. Yeah, just gotta do something to help motivate them to buy way more fishy sticks. That'll be the second mess I need to clean. Okay, you're fine there for right now. And of course you immediately make another mess. At least you have a fishy stick on your shopping list. Okay. So I definitely sold enough pickles today. I'm pretty sure we're pretty far off from the fishy sticks requirement. I'm doing my best. Not my fault you all kept shopping after closing. Alright. Suddenly they're buying a lot of that meat. That's not even the right fishy sticks either. It's the ones I sold one of, is the types of fishy sticks I need to sell 10 of. Like I said, I think it's going to boil down to me making enough progress on the sales of all these things that I can get the boosters and just booster my way through. Alright. Where are you? You're under animal products? Yeah. Okay, get rid of these. So let me get back to it. Not gonna worry about this here. Alright, so we're coming up on Friday, and I can't remember if it's the farmer or the other one that Friday needs the stuff sold. We'll worry about that. Not really a reason to put a whole lot of effort into this in-game day. I'm gonna grab it and grab all these posters. Okay, so we need 1, 2, 1. Now I'll even those out. I do keep hoping we will ultimately get an expansion, because we have, like, that closed location. There's a bunch of stuff here that we've been able to interact with and not make any progress. But if I can get the seafood booster from here, or honestly, anything, like the drinks booster I can't really use. Not that much, because I've already got more than enough things on the drink booster for now. Marketing. Okay, we've got one spot free. Alright. So you still need more stuff, nothing to add there. We can actually go in here now. Oh, they just changed the label to say seaweed. We can go ahead and run up here to the farmer and see if that's the one who we have got to reset. How's everything with Hilda? Fine? Are you referring to anything specific? No, I just heard about your housing situation with Hilda is complicated. Did she talk about me when I'm not there? No, actually quite the opposite. I just heard you argue. In any case, we're absolutely fine. I live up here now, she stays down at the bar. Let me know if you want to talk about it. No thanks. Let's discuss trade deals, sure thing. That's certainly what I should do. To be fair, at least I'm actually moving some inventory of his now that I basically have his display set up entirely there. I think what I ought to do, though, is find a wall to put it against, so I can have, you know, like, his display, processed, and then animal products, like, all along one wall. Because if I do it that way, I should be able to, take advantage. Alright, so that's the seafood thing. Let's grab you. Seafood booster? I would like to have it delivered. You bet. Drop them by. Magnificent cooler here, 300. I wonder if it's one of those things that you can use the banners to boost it up to like 4 or 5, or you can use the Magnificent Cooler. So the Magnificent Cooler doesn't require the banners to get you the bonuses, but also doesn't have as much storage. And so you just kind of have to try and figure out your layout. I've been wondering, how often do you eat fishy sticks yourself? You gotta be pretty tired of them after a while. Never. I've been eating fishy sticks. Any Poseidon Gallery product can be part of a balanced diet. My father insists we should have a fishy stick every day. He said it'll be better to understand our customers that way. Sounds like a chore more than anything. And we can redeem a point. And with that, get me my sign. That's perfect. That's exactly what we're hoping for. Alright, so let's get over here. We gotta rearrange some merchandise. Because what we're gonna try to do is get the fishy sticks I need to be moving. I'm hoping we can stack the signs. So have like this sign that's like her product sign. And then, you know, the seafood thing as well. Oh, because we also bought a seafood thing as well. Alright, so let's make a dedicated place just for her fishy sticks. Get this merchandise moving. That is some serious nightmare fuels, what that is. So you should be over here. I always throw myself for a loop with this. Okay. Go and drop this junk off. I have I have done goofed with the cheese. The oats situation has already been wildly out of control, but I have done goofed with the cheese. So I'm trying to think here. There, that'll be better. So grab the fishy sticks cooler here. And the one down here. So it does mean they'll run back and forth this way. There. I need to rearrange that back room. Is there anything here we care about? Discount? Sell cop? Yeah, that'll happen on its own. Alright, let's rearrange this so they don't get stuck on it. And I say that with no idea how I'm going to do that and actually have it work. I think what's going to have to happen first, the frozen veggies got to move over. I can get this moved over. Well, you're going up here. I'm going to grab this. Alright, that'll do. So you walk around it, so at least they have to empty out both boxes at both ends before it starts having a problem. Okay. So I think what we actually want to do is make it so you can walk around the whole way. Just to try and get them to walk past the fishy stuff as much as possible. And for the oats, that's probably the same thing where I want to take the oats, which are processed, get the processed thing here and do the exact same thing I did with the fishy sticks. Try and get them stacking. We also need to check to make sure that stacking actually matters. I'm hoping it does. It'd be weird if it didn't. Alright. I need to sell way more than I am. As far as the fishy sticks. Alright. Yeah, the other thing I'm gonna need to do is, like I said, just get those posters and just put the posters very, very heavily for the fishy sticks. What's funny is when I had much less merchandise options, I actually was pretty consistently selling the fishy sticks at the volumes it's asking. But now, because we're kind of spread out the things we buy, I'm not getting any of those specific things too much. And we're only missing one item from what this is showing. I only stole one fishy stick was the only one I sold with that. Let's see if the impulse buys worked at all. Only one impulse buy in it too. Which is interesting. So let's check. So it's +5, +5, +2. So that's what I thought. If I pick you up, I put you down here, +4. So I do actually stack. Alright. So much to figure out with that. Especially considering I've got 4 of the 6 spots I could really fit around that, all set to fishy sticks. Okay, we can go here. Add a thing of coffee. Yeah, so this will still be one that we're gonna have to work on. Drop out the frozen veggies. Grab another set of frozen veggies. It's definitely one of those things that disproportionately highly represented. We have, like, just seafood here. Okay, so how are we looking on our shelving? Is at least looking okay? Not seeing anything obviously low. I think it's safe to say there isn't deep coolers, there is deep coolers. There isn't bottomless coolers, because otherwise the RNG's gotta be real bad if I still haven't seen them. Alright, so with that we'll go 1, 2... Just keep stacking them up. We go all in on the schedule, like just poster her up. Okay, so somewhere I'm missing a poster. Alright, so I've got my 7 posters and 3 of them are for her. So we are pushing her product as hard as we can. Not really as hard as we can, but we're pushing her product pretty unreasonably hard compared to our other stuff. So hopefully that's the whole thing, because that should make it so it's just stuff on the list. Alright, and any more posters that need to be replaced? Yes. Yes, there are. Let's get all the other posters up. So for the other ones, we're going to do just the more customers. So basically, we're pushing just more customers in general, and then her products and nothing else. Have a total of 50% more customers coming by poster effects alone. Yep, that's the 7 posters. Alright. So we still don't have enough sold to get the more upgrades. Okay. Need to sell way more pickles. So nothing to do there. Alright. We can drop by here. And again, check for boosters. If we can get the processing booster, that's not a bad one. Because we can use that to boost the farmer sales. There it is. Yeah, have it delivered. Oh! Capacity 20. Okay. I had misunderstood. I thought the bottomless one was the better one? Oh, no, it is only the deep shell's capacity. What? We'll have to see what we got here. Because I thought the deep ones had a capacity of 10. Yeah, something isn't reading right then. My expectation is the magnificent ones would have a capacity of 5. But, like, the odds you get stuff sold is extremely high. Okay. I know I'm skipping the dialogue here. We've gone through those dialogues a lot of times, like a lot of times now. So I'm trying to move things along so we can hopefully get the progression on the story, so I do apologize about those skipping of the dialogues. But if you watch the last couple of episodes, I do worry just repeating the same dialogue again and again and again and again. People will eventually get frustrated by it. You've been selling my products for a while. How are they performing? Pretty good, I think. People enjoy buying local products, even if it's just plastic. You just have to be more specific than that. Any data on sales trends, stocks, turnaround rates, out-of-stock incidents, anything? Let me get back with you on that one. You continue to disappoint me. Redeem points. Alright. Posters signed. Done. Okay. So for Tammy's products, which are mostly just household, we got all that to sort out. Deal with that in a minute. What's test time? So you can carry 10. Oh, I see my misunderstanding. The Magnificent is the same as the Bottomless, I think. It's just the naming convention was not super obvious. Or no, maybe it's still 10. It's fine. We haven't seen, like, the super deep cooler kind of thing. Alright, let's run back up here and grab you. Alright, so I need to start working on the Magnificent ones. Because I misunderstood that. That's fine. But that should help, because we just made all of our Magnificent coolers. That. Alright. Just get in the corner for right now. Okay, so these are also Tammy, but I don't have a way I can really crunch those in there. This is not set up right at all. I'm making an utter disaster of this right now. Because I did this in the middle of the day while we're trying to... Oh, you're already checked out? Okay, so problem is I need to keep this all moving. Okay, so what should happen is you need to scooch over here. You there. You here. You here. This oat shelf can... get dealt with in a minute. Stop buying just nothing but... I need to be buying fish. I've made that corner so incredibly amazing. I appreciate that you're finally buying the oats. Well, at least you bought one. This place is trashed. They're just not buying them at all. All right. And it's interesting to me because we're putting up multiple posters for those goods. Like literally we got tons of posters for those goods going on. But I just don't think we sold that many. I didn't sell any today. I put them on the magnificent shelf, gave them all the bonus, and I didn't sell a single unit as like the normal sale. And I only sold one as a bonus. Hmm. One, two, three, four, five. I shouldn't order it, but okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try rearranging the store here, and it's gonna take me entirely longer than I should. I'm going to put all of... I'm gonna put the products that I'm trying to sell, like, right in the front of the store. So you kind of have to, like, climb over stuff to get around them. Spaghetti. Okay, so first I have oats in my pocket. Alright. So we're at the point with this. We don't need this many shelves for this. Okay. What I'm trying to do here real fast is clean this up. Alright. So on this side we've got the animal products. What I want to do is get the cheese shelf. Plunk it down there. Get these oat shelves to not be oats anymore. I'll probably need to dispose of these shelves. Worry about that in a minute. Actually, very genuinely, put the cheese shelf here. Because that'll give me three shelves for the oats. And then for animal products here. What other animal products do we have that can go in there? I don't think much. I think it's just the eggs. Right now I'm going to chuck that there. And just pretend it's fine. Okay, so let's try to get this whole thing I was talking about at the beginning. So I want to try and shift that over here towards the middle, and this just get it out of the way. This is going to be a nightmare, and I know it. So, there's the fishy sticks. There's the coffee. We'll grab a stack of that so I don't have to forget, remember what it is. There's the fishy sticks. There's the fishy sticks. Chocolate. Get you here. Get you there. Get you here. I'll deal with you in a minute. Poor Chester's like, what are you doing? I'm trying to get my job done. You're making this all terrible to deal with. Yes. Yes, I am. That sounds like a you problem, Chester. Okay. Oh, there's this shelf. Let's see. I can also use these like end caps. Okay, so you put you here, and you here. Now you just need to be scooched over. So the thing is, okay, I think that'll be fine for right now. We still got another shelf here to put to use. We're getting sleepy. Alright, so it's not quite where I want it. I need to still shift it around a little bit. I'm basically out of time. But you get the idea what I'm trying to have it do. I'm trying to have it so they walk in, they are immediately confronted by the product I'm trying to sell with all the bonuses we can throw at it, so that they go up and they impulse buy it right there. That's the goal. That's a dream. We want them to impulse buy like it's their job. Because I'm hereby dedicating that it is in fact their job. And today we can go to Tammy for the restock of stuff. Oh, do I wake up later this day? Oh, that's interesting. I never noticed it before. We wake up later on these days. So it's the drinks bonus. And those are the deep shelves. Yeah, so they don't have the magnificent coolers this time. So that's fine. So let's go to Discounty. And let's spend the time rearranging this crap and get this sorted. Because we need more deep shelves. We got the... Oh, cinematic. Wow, you're here on your day off? Yeah, I was in the middle of restocking when my shift ended last night. Just wanted to finish before Monday. That's nice of you. Feel free to leave early, a little early tomorrow then. Nah, I might as well stay. Huh? Why do you want to not leave early? Take a guess, boss. Still not to see your friends in Sparklip. Can't call them on the phone? Nah, we're not friends like that. They're always out. If they're true friends, I'd call you, though. They aren't the last friends you'll ever make. You got your whole life ahead of you. You'd be way cooler if you didn't say uncool stuff like that, boss. It's probably too late for me, Chester. I'm past my prime. Some old people are cool, though. Uncool and old? Ouch. I'm sure they'll let you go back to Sparklift eventually. You just have to finish school. Whatever. Now I'm stuck with you, boss. Might as well make something out of it. Alright, so back to what I was doing. So, there's a couple things on how I can approach this. One... Okay. So for right now, get all this out of the way. Scooch you over. So I don't have enough bonuses for all this. So here is our not your stuff bonuses. Okay. So that gives us the home bonus. We're gonna crowd the register. We start from the register, I'm gonna crowd the register, and we're gonna go from there. Alright, so now I've cleared up some of that space. We do have the drinks. Pick up the shampoo box and shut that down. Honestly, let's not worry about putting that back on the floor. Okay. You worry about trying to put the water here and here. That'd be the soda, the energy drinks, and those two are the smaller containers, right, or the smaller shelves that we probably want to retire. Let's get the water out of here. Get you out of here. Get you out of here. Soda can go here. Alright, so we've got those reset. Now I gotta move these. I'll get that all sorted out in a minute. We'll need another animal bonus thing. Okay, so we've got this one that's a little island setup where we should have all the bonuses for all the stuff where that should be maxed out. Yeah, so all this middle area should be maxed out as maxed out can be. This will be just household without anything, and that's the drinks without anything, so that's all bonused. Meanwhile, for you, what I need to do, so we can go over here to the register, because this should fit all over here without crowding stuff. Oh, I'm putting down the wrong shelves. I'm really hoping this works, because I'm putting way more effort than I really wanted to put into this. Okay, so we've got our little growing area that's all plants. We got this whole fish area here. It would be good to put another freezer down here for that. I don't have one handy. Now I've got the cheese bonused up here. Realistically, I should probably shift that down. So we get the cheese, again, more front and center versus back there. I think this is fine, though, for right now. I still do have two bottomless shells. Oh, you're... That's right, you're seaweed, so we can get you there. Let's shift you forward. Alright, so what should I put in these ones here? What's something we got a lot of that we don't really care about the bonuses? Honestly, right now, I just have a crap ton of this wire. And the toothpaste. Where's our bread at? So we got bread over there. Okay, so I think that's gonna do it for now. So we did a lot of rearranging. So you should have to walk past this area to get anything. And I do have more fish to spare over here. You can put a coffee stand here for the backside of this. And put a coffee up here as well. And I'm hoping that'll tempt them. So you got coffee on either section in the middle. You can get it fully around this island that they can try and get everything. This island, not super worried. We're all good here. I think that's about as good as we're going to get out of this. So let's see what happens now. Let's see if we can't make these fish sticks happen. I also forgot to restock with Tammy, which is fine because I got so much of her junk. It's fine. And marketing, all 7 of our posters are up. We got 2 posters for the fish sticks, 1 poster for, I didn't pay that much attention to who the other one was set for, and then 4 posters that are just generic, give more customer. Yeah, same thing. It's like, must be nice to have, it's like, used to have a lot of people here. Something big sad. You ever felt a big sad? I feel big sad. I feel peak sadness at all hours of all days. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is the only place we've gotten stuck because it's taken a little bit of work to try and get these fish sticks moved. And I'm imagining this will be not the last barrier, but the last major barrier. Welcome to Isaac Cram's Hardware. Okay. Magnificent Cooler. Yes, have it delivered. Magnificent Cooler. Yes, have it delivered. Magnificent Cooler. Yes, have it delivered. I don't think I need more of the seafood boosting things. Because also, if I only get 1 stack of them, if I'm making almost 2,000 a day, and I'm spending like 900 bucks, then we're still making a good solid profit. Alright, that's the same dialogue I read earlier. Alright, gotta deal with our fishy waste. And also need to move the pickles as well. Alright. So I can grab all that, get it to the store. Now we get the stuff from the Fisher on Wednesday to keep that inventory up. My hope here is to get to the point where we're selling more of this than I can stock. That's kind of the dream. Because if I can start selling more of this than I can stock, then my warehouse starts to recover. Eventually I'll have to start telling people I don't have it and they'll have to go away. We are making bad choices. None of that was how it's supposed to go. Okay. Okay, you here. You there. You here. There we go. Put you here and here. Got a lot of boxes to empty out. Drop off the pickles. Okay. Just grabbing all that. Alright, so I think we're in good shape here. This time I've got all of these set up where if we look at these, max bonus, max bonus, max bonus. Even if their capacity's not as high. And honestly, this didn't need all the buffs. It looks like literally the appeal cannot go higher than 5. It does... So it's interesting that it says the appeal is 5 out of 5, but then we have active effects that are just a whole bunch of also pluses on there. So I don't really know how meaningful all that is. But whatever. Okay. Household and rice, that's fine. Need a second employee. So here's hoping this whole thing worked, because that was a lot of rearranging and just trying to get it all sorted out. That'd be a real big bummer if I put all that effort into it, and it did nothing. What a lovely morning, Elvis. Yeah, you see those fish sticks. You want it. Yeah, that's right, you get those fish sticks. They're your fish sticks. Alright. Oh yeah, you see that front display right here. Yeah, you can't leave without fish sticks, that's right. Your name I can't read because my UI is covering it. Blue hair man. Well, teal aqua hair colored man. Hey, angry guy who's always pissed off. Yeah, you grab those fish sticks. Yes. Yes. We will finally help this town out by continuing to give fish sticks for oh right, I need the hake to help with the farm. I couldn't remember why I actually even needed the fish sticks. I just remembered the sale of fish sticks was a necessity. Ma'am, you bought the wrong fish sticks. I'm gonna need you to go back. Go back there. See, this guy gets it. He knows what's up. Gotta buy the right fish sticks. See? Miss Anderson knows what's up. I was absolutely second guessing that name. Hey Tammy, buy those fish sticks. Buy those fish sticks, Tammy. Literally the future health of your business matters. Yeah, so it definitely seems like when it comes to them deciding what they're buying and all that, where you're at in the store is very relevant. You want to definitely push the sales of your vendors right there. Ah, 2 fish sticks? I was gonna say you shouldn't have, but I mean, I wouldn't mean it. You should absolutely have. Alright, this is looking real encouraging. I don't know if we've got it yet, because I do lose track of which fish sticks we're selling. But we're sure selling a lot of fish sticks in general. Okay, very genuinely, putting that fish right in the entrance has really helped. The question is, was it enough? I don't think it was, but I think it was much closer. Most of them are going to be impulse buys, so this isn't a panic yet. We didn't have any that were, hey, impulse bought 10 fish sticks. Okay. I do this every time. Where you just get into where you're just trying to place it, and you end up picking up and putting it down, picking up and putting it down, and not actually accomplishing the things you're aiming to accomplish. That's fine. We can consolidate some of the fish here. Which gives me enough of these boxes to smash you. There's the shampoo. Okay, so you have that display that's out of cheese. Alright. And nothing else is actually empty. Alright, you're getting it done. Okay. So I'm hoping that actually counted, because we got 10 instances of impulse buy on the fish sticks. Because they're not looking to impulse buy and just regular buy. We actually sold literally none that day. It was 100%. People came in shopping for other things, and we just said, no, 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 but you really, really need these fish sticks. Like, your life depends on this. You don't realize why, and it's very convoluted, so we're not going to explain it, so just trust us. But, like, you need these fish sticks. Alright, so she's talking to her dad again. Fresh eggs. 1 fresh egg, please. You actually managed to sell 10 fishy sticks in a day? The thing is, this morning's delivered cakes are already being ground in nutritious fishy snack mix. Why don't I give you a Hakes weight and fishy sticks mix? I'm sure the Nestle won't care. How does this make do? Yuck. I have both apples and fish. I should return to Carl. Toots! Now, Carl was, like, their main thing was roast, but we convinced them to do the sheep cheese instead. Oh, it's gonna be potatoes, that's right. Well, or something else because the potatoes got ruined by the fertilizer. Probably potatoes, though. Are you also here to scold me? No, what's up? Who scolded you? Miss Anderson did. No way, what did she say to you? You won't believe it. She said my sheep bully your cat. I'm not sure how that's possible. I'm not even sure it's a cat. Have you seen it? That's not the issue here. How could prey bully a predator? You know how she is. About the necess. I brought you an apple with hake. What's the mush? That's hake. I don't recall hake being a lump of goo contained in a plastic wrapper. It's fishy stick mix. I guess I'll have to make do then. Better get the oatmeal going and I'll simmering for a while. How do you even feed a necess? You leave it in the barn overnight. If some of it's been eaten, it means the necess accepted the offering. Alright, I'll come back tomorrow then. Okay, probably should be wrapping on this day, but we'll go one more day. I'm just going one more day just to make sure I want to make sure we get the one thing we've been working on this whole episode done. I mean, granted, we did actually do one major thing here with, the whole rearranging of the store to actually make that happen. And am I going to rearrange it back to increase our profitability and worry about any of that stuff? No. No, I am not. I'm very not going to do that. I'm going to accept it just the way it is. And we're going to ignore everything and just beeline straight over to the farmer. I'm glad Chester actually, I wouldn't call it a redemption arc or anything, but I'm glad it's one of those things like, yeah, you know, I can't hang out with my friends, I might as well be productive. Because, to me, that's kind of the thing, is it's just gonna be boring being in a small town. What did you do to take off the necess? I mean, it seemed pretty severe to release your sheep onto a block entrance to the neighborhood. I said, it seems pretty severe to release your sheep and block the entrance to the neighborhood. That's the thing. I don't know why he returned, but this always came around when there was trouble in Clintmore. I'm hoping to at least be rid of his curse when Dad passed, but it only made things worse. If all this is true, then there must be something going on, something he's unhappy about. What do you mean, if all this is true? About the necess. How'd it go? Did the necess eat with oatmeal? A great success. The bowl is completely empty. How can you be sure it was necess? There's plenty of rats around. Are you insinuating that there are rats at Clintmore Farm? Of course not. None of that matters anyway. Just save my potatoes. You know what, Elvis? I forgive you. For the things you've done in this town, I know you mean well. Even though Clintmore's potatoes are usually too exclusive to be sold to cheap shops like Discounty. But I'll make an exception for you. That's a huge honor, thank you. Give potato. One more thing, Elvis. Please don't tell anyone that fertilizer from the Clintmore Farm spoiled the tap water. It would kill me. You're asking me to lie about your responsibility? Please? And if you don't, I'll take you and Discounty down with me. I should return to Miss Anderson to continue the investigation. You have convinced me with your open threats. Marketing. I have one more poster I can put up. You spoke my language, threatening my well-being and the well-being of my business. Why did I walk in here? That's not where I need to be. I need to be talking to Miss Anderson. Oh, what I should also do... It's gonna be a potato. But, we should also check the rats at the park up there. Needless to say, this qualifies as a veggie. Okay, slight adjustment to plan. Let's see here. What do we not sell as much of? we sell a lot of these things. There. Okay, good enough right now. Means I'm at least selling everything. Okay, so let's run down here, grab our posters. Wonder why those ones didn't stack. Let's run over here. I believe it's gonna be the one down by the harbor that's missing its poster. Before we buy any more shelves, let's find Miss Anderson. What is that about? What, sorry? I read an article in the Heathrow Herald. Oh, that. Look, I don't know what's going on with Cornelius. His journal has become hostile out of nowhere. I do not know about that. Cornelius has always been very trustworthy. I have read his pieces for 20-something years after all. Something about him recently changed. He has always been this way. Anyway, you should see to it that you get it under control. About your demands. Yes? I've got something to report. Yes? The water contamination. Good, that matches my intel. But save your conclusions for later. When you see her, tell Beatrice I asked for her. About your demands. I'd like to work on your demands. Yes? The fog in the forest. There's a fog in the forest. Tammy's factory was investigated for that very reason. Gain access to the report. The people deserve to know the truth. Elmer would not cooperate with me, but I know you managed to persuade him several occasions. Gain access to the consulate's report. This might take a while. Don't say that. How come did you choose to put your factory in the middle of the ragged forest in Blomcast? It wasn't really my decision, but as far as I know, the land was cheap. What do you mean it wasn't your decision? I thought you built this place. I mean, I did build it, figuratively. Who built it then? The previous owner, Diedrich Lampley. So you inherited this place? I know what you're getting at. I earned my place at this manufacturing plant fair and square. About the fog. The people from the council went in and out of here for ages. I heard you're given a report with their findings. So you do have some investigation skills. But I can't show you the report. It's confidential. Why not clear yourself of suspicion? What are you trying to hide? Tisk. I don't need your approval. The council has cleared my name, and that's all that matters. A bunch of peasants jealous of my success. Jealous they weren't able to achieve Tammy Lampley has achieved. Well, let me know if you change your mind. I don't understand. Why not show the report if she truly clears her name? Elmer works for the consul. He must have access to a copy of that report. So let's go check with Elmer. is not here right now. You already checked the posters, right? Yeah, posters are fine. Elmer is often here. Okay. Seen Elmer run over the recycling center in the morning sometimes. Try and be fast, because the shop's about to open. Achoo! I think I might have be the brink of death. Achoo! Oh no, I'm sorry, Elmer. Do you need a doctor? I've been already. You said it's pneumonia. Could you suddenly illness have something to do with your chimney still being blocked by the stork's nest? It might be related. Isn't this enough to get you fired up, Elmer? Very funny. You know what? I'm done being stepped on. What's the point? I have no impact, no power, nobody likes me. Of course they like you. Sure you do, making fun of me like that. I quit. They can find someone else to do their dirty work. Now the stork is better find a new place to nest unless it wants to smell smoke. I need firewood. The consul's wildlife consultant confiscated my remaining stock. Ugh. I know you can get to something to light up the stove. I need some wood or something to start a fire with. Cardboard, maybe? Would an old shelf work as firewood? I guess. An old shelf and a stack of cardboard. Got it. Thanks. Ugh. Elmer, I have to ask you something about Mrs. Anderson. Oh dear, what is this about? Her cat. Red, is it? It's not really a cat, is it? I better not go into that. Come on, what's going on with that creature? It was nice speaking to you. I better get going. About Mrs. Anderson's demand. What about them? Do you have any questions about the investigation? Lighting the fire. I need 3 pieces of firewood. I guess one of those shelves would suffice. I need 2 stacks of cardboard, but it has to be cardboard. I need 2 stacks of cardboard, but it has to be cardboard. Burning styrofoam is against regulation. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to buy a shelf. But the cardboard should be no problem. That'll probably happen whether I like it or not. Where are the eggs? I must not have any inventory right now. That's fine. There's not much bread. Oh, the bread's already stocked. Doing my best to consolidate these. I'm doing a bad job because I'm moving the wrong way. Oh, you're already ready to get out. I'm sorry. I need you to buy a lot of things. We got enough. So I'm about to hit enough for one cardboard box. Okay. I'll have to check on the, like, the box frozen stuff, because I only have one display of those, and that guy just bought, like, 4 of them. Assuming I can escape this register. Alright. Let's try and get some stuff to wash the floor. So good news is if we're selling this much, I could probably consolidate boxes enough to make this work. That's at least my hope. And also, at the rate we're making money now, shouldn't take me too long to get the 15,000, which was the last demand. Alright. Okay. So we apparently are moving coffee again. Yeah, we're making really good money now. I'm probably pushing like, oh, we're pushing 2,500 almost. Okay, let's clean the floor because I have to do that. Chester can't. I wish I'd get more of those big fridges. Those big fridges would be really nice because they have a lot of capacity. Okay. So order 2, you want to order 5 crates and at least 2 of eggs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There's the coffee. And that'll be 1 set of the cardboard boxes. There's the carrots. There's the eggs. There's the apples. Okay, so the hope here is that I can consolidate all this into 1. And then honestly, if we're lucky, I'll be able to just grab one of those tables there. Otherwise, I could just buy one really fast. Okay, so I'm looking for cardboard, so let's start with the coffee here. Okay, check the spaghetti. That's 1 box, I need 3. We got energy drink. Got water bottles, which I'm not seeing, which means I probably used them all already. Got toothpaste. Got shampoo. I might be able to consolidate the shampoo, because I'm going to put... And there. Five more in the shampoo box. It's not going to be quite enough to consolidate them. Maybe I can get you down? No, it's not looking like it. Nope. Potatoes. I will not... What about the apples? How are the apples looking? Not gonna be able to consolidate those down either. Bananas? Nope. I just need 1 more box. This has to be a box. Where's the seaweed at? Seaweed's full. That's all refrigerated. The carrots are definitely... Oh, wait, I see. The bread. That's 2 boxes. I need 1 more. So this topped off. Water, I don't have a spare box of that laying around. Unless I've got one of the oats boxes that's really low, which that is pretty low. I think it's not going to be enough, though. Oh, no, it's going to be perfect. We can make it happen. So run over here, and that is 3 boxes. All right. And you want me to find you a shelf. And I can do that. I'm hoping it's not picky about what kind. Alright, so let's go find him. And see if we can't start making a fire happen. Oh, this isn't. How can it be a service? How come that printer in the office is terribly slow? We already did this dialogue. Get out of here. Miss Anderson's demand. What about them? Lighting the fire. I need 3 pieces of firewood. 1 of those shelves would suffice. I need 2 stacks of cardboard, but it has to be cardboard. Burning terrifying against regulation. Can you make it quick? I need to be back to the Troll Hazel. Okay, let's actually set it to that one. Bring 3 wooden shelves. I see. I got the instructions wrong. That's fine. Let's run down here. This wooden shelf I wasn't going to keep anymore. So you drop here. You're going to be long since closed. Or not. The shelf, 50. I'll take it. 50. 50. Now, unfortunate reality is, you're gonna fill up your house with smoke. Alright. But that's not a me problem. I'm just giving them what you want. But you, thanks. This is just what I need. Now to light that fire. I should check on him tomorrow. Alright. So, we go ahead and run home here. Because we have done a wonderful community service of helping possibly harm an endangered bird. But it's get rid of government corruption, so you know. Now, with that said, we have been going on for about 2 hours and some change, so we did make progress on this one. So while we didn't get to completely conclude this section of it, we did a massive rearranging of the store, which has done a lot to help us be able to finish the first part of this objective. Which actually, no, that actually gave us the access to the potatoes. We got through that whole environmental objective. This is a new one. So we're just working on getting the fog done and working on our 15,000. Very genuine if I'm not buying anything. That 15,000 should happen pretty fast. We're getting almost 3,000 every day, which means it's only being like 2-3 days out. So with that said, though, thank you so much for watching today. And I do hope you'll like and subscribe and all that stuff. And I do hope to see you in the next one, where we'll be wrapping up this section of discounting. I'm not sure how much more the game goes on from here. It does feel like we are starting to get towards the end game, because I'm imagining we'll just get like one more upgrade to the building, and that's that. And that's only a maybe. I'm not even sure if we do get the upgrade. It might literally be we just stay in the spot we're at. I'm assuming something happens with the busted up building, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one, and thank you again for tuning in.